Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch, and you already know that because today is hashtag Bonnet Beauty Day, and you've been looking forward to it. I know you got it on your calendar, got a little circle around it. Me too, girl, me too. I am enjoying, let's call it a snow day. My husband came home early because they closed clinic, so he was able to come home. Dom just laid down for a nap. Girl, I was about to get it on and pop him with these here blankets, okay? But since he came home, I do have to work tonight because I work on the hospital side of our facility. So there is no snow day for the hospital. I thought I would do some makeup before I wind down. Usually, if I can get my son to take a nap during the day, by the time he's ready to take a nap, like I'm too wound up and too tired to actually just lay down. So this way, I got to eat, but I can digest, and then I'm gonna wash my face, get ready for work, or get all my stuff ready for work, and then lay down. But I thought I would do a little makeup because why not? It's what I like. I started with my brows already done. I don't know if you guys can notice, or if you do notice, but I am consistently doing two-tone brows. Very rarely am I actually using the same color for both of my brows. And I wonder if you can see the difference. I love doing this. It is my favorite. If I were wearing more makeup out and to work, I did have someone ask me like if I wear colored brows out, and I do. I actually am thinking of like I like to do my videos ahead of time. So like a lot of my January videos were all done in December, and a lot of my February videos were all done in January. So I'm prepping for March already, and I'm thinking of doing a week of work makeup. So that could be fun. But yeah, I was thinking of starting with the brows because that's easy, especially because we're wearing masks. So this way I could do the makeup with just the eyes and brows and not have to worry about like foundation and whatnot, because I do like the way my skin looks without makeup. So that might be fun. But yeah, I always try to do my two-tone brows. It's one of my favorite things. Of course, I'm using the Made by Mitchell Sludge Box because it is a perfect product to me. I love it so much. I am so excited to hit pan on this thing, to repurchase it. I know for a fact I will be repurchasing all available color cases except for the primaries, and like the little mini ones, I don't need those because I have the mini primary in my use it or lose it bucket, which is not fun for me because I love Made by Mitchell. I don't want to get rid of any of my color cases, but that one, just the formula seems slightly different. I have to work on it. The reviews on it are still just as good as the other color cases, so I feel like it's something I'm doing. But either way, the Sludge Box and definitely the Essentials will be repurchased. I think I saw a video and he was talking about relaunching the Eclectics, because I think that one has been out of stock for a really long time. He doesn't do that one, but we still have the Electrics and the Essentials available. So I'm most likely gonna get those probably in the middle of the month. And they actually, I think I'm gonna come up with a list of things that don't qualify to me as breaking my no-buy. I feel like the golden rules, the golden list. Anyways, so I just popped on my Juvia's Place Pink Lady liquid blush, not because I'm wearing pink, but because I really wanted to use this. And I picked that out because one, I'm going to use the Morphe Pink highlighter or setting powder again. It's snowing, so lots of clouds. And then I have this Rem Beauty highlighter in Honeymoon High. So this is in my use it or lose it, not like it's getting thrown away, but just I want to use it. And today's foundation, I busted out the Glow Boostery thing from Juvia's Place again, and I'm still using the NARS, and I do like these together. So the NARS still is quite matte, but I see just a little luminous glow peeking through, just a squinch, not a lot. So yeah, I'm still playing with the Milani concealer. I actually really like this. It's not bad. I'm gonna have to make a list of all the things that I'm using and then decide like what is going to be a repurchase and what is not, because although I'm using a lot of products, not everything is gonna be repurchased. So I'm just gonna let that marinate a little bit. I don't know what to do. Usually at this point, I would be doing my brows, but I decided to do those first because I wanted to try to get them as symmetrical as possible. And I think they look pretty good. The lighter shade is just a little bit harder to see because I have to build the top of my left brow. So I'm just going to add just a squinch more light here for some. But again, we don't want to do too much because we don't want to mess it up. It's a good looking brow. Those look good today. Okay. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna take out my yellow About Face fluid eye paint. I use this only for my brows. So I do have the color case there in Blondie. That's the one I use to highlight. But I want a yellow brow today. So we're just gonna pop this right on top. Because you can do that, it makes a great base for any of the things. And I'm just gonna take my brush and drag that down a little bit and buff out those edges. One of my favorite things to do. Oh, that is so satisfying. It's the only way yellow works for me. And you know what? I think I need to just accept that. Okay. So let's go ahead and just, come on, give me a sponge. Go ahead, blend in this concealer. So I've got a lot of my videos posted. I just have to schedule them. And I've got a few to edit. I've been doing a lot of like, I guess like this type, like get ready with me's. And I think we're gonna pause on the get ready with me's being so numerous in March. And I'm going to attempt probably a quickie week. And I do wanna get some more 1 palette 10 looks out. I have to finish my Spotlight series with the light collection from Flower Beauty. That's what I call it, the 6-pan palettes. I just call them the light collections because I cannot remember all the names. Desert Light, Jungle Light, Coastal Light. I can never remember the last one. So, and then there was something else I wanted to do. Oh, I'm gonna bring back Pinspirations, my pin recreations, and then something I saw on Annette's Beauty Corner, how she picks random color combinations with like those paint strips. I just found some like paint, what do you call them? Like color themes on Pinterest, and I just popped them all in my makeup inspiration folder. So yeah, I wanna do some recreations, I wanna do some portraits, and I think that would be really fun, just seeing like the creative process of how I go about doing. It's kind of like that video I had where I was trying to do something like natural or like simple, and I ended up with like this blue Cirque du Soleil water makeup. More stuff like that. It's time to bring back the creativity. And the reason I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that is because Dom is about to start school. He's gonna be going to school soon. Just the little, you know, 3K, 4K program or whatever it's called. So Tuesday through, I'm hoping it's gonna be Tuesday through Friday. I'm waiting for them to respond to my email just for 2 hours in the morning. But you know, that's still 2 hours that I can do something, and some of the days he'll be with his grandma for most of the day. So I'll have time to both sleep and to play in the makeups a little bit. So that's really nice. So I'm just kind of planning. I don't want to give myself too many things, but some of the things. All right, so let's move on. So the first time I used this pink powder, I used it to set my entire under eye. And I did find that I ended up with a little bit of creasing with this concealer, which I don't typically do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set my under eye the way I would with my Warm Saffron, which is the one that I can powder quite heavily and I don't end up with any creasing or any issues whatsoever. And I also forget to like get this inner portion of my eye, which tends to get kind of dark, as Emily Noel 83 would call it her caverns. So we're just gonna get those caverns together here, okay? And see how that really dialed down the blush, which is why I completely understood what was being said when there was all that controversy about the liquid blushes from Juvia's Place being too pigmented. But it's not that deep, okay? It's not that serious. If you know how to put on makeup, it's not an issue. And now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the pink powder. And I'm just gonna put this in the intercorners, like right in here. And I'm actually gonna let this bake a little bit, because I want this to be bright. Okay. All right, I'm gonna set the rest of the face. You know the deal, hold on. You also know there's a hair on my face because of course there is. I love makeup. I'm not gonna let that bake. I'm gonna sweep that away. It's still nice. There we go. Whatever. Oh, look at that highlight on the brow. That looks so good. Ooh, I love it. All right. To set our blush, I pulled out the Nikki K blush palette. This is the dark one. And we, of course, are going to use this. Yeah, we're going to use this bright pink here. I'm going to use the same brush because I'm lazy and I've already washed my brushes and I don't feel like having a large amount of dirty ones. So, dirty mouth, clean it up with Orbits. I don't know why I felt like saying that. You lamp liquor. Doo-doo cootie queen. Who are you calling cootie queen? You lamp liquor. You. That's what I'm calling cootie queen. You cootie queen. Anyway, see? I should be asleep. You need to go to sleep, girl. All right. Loverly, loverly. Love pink blush. Oops, sorry. Making nerves. Okay. For our highlights, like I said, we're going to use this Rem Beauty. I'm actually going to get a more pointed brush because I do like a loud highlight. I do want her to sing her song. She does have the solo, and we want her to sing from the diaphragm, okay? Go. So my favorite dress up brush. Oh, here I'm thinking this was gonna be a densely packed formula. It's not. Okay, she was loose. Okay, but gentle. What you doing, girl? Where you at? Do y'all see her? A little bit. You see her? Come on now, give me some. Okay, there we go. Is that ass nicely? We're going to have to quiet that down. That was too much. I asked for too much. Open my mouth. That was too much. But now we gotta make it symmetrical. Okay, so we just gotta. Okay, so very pink heavy. It's a little icy. It's a little icy. I'm gonna take my powder brush and just go right over that. Itchy. don't like it. It's on. Moving on. Okay, so that's all the things. That's all the face stuff. Quick intermission while I put this away. Okay. Next, I pulled out my KVD Surreal in Bloom palette. I have not used this thing since I started my channel. Okay, that's way too long. And I think it's time to use it or lose it. I really like the tin. So if we get rid of the shadows, that's fine because we're keeping that tin. It's cute. And I also want to use my Eclectics color case. This is the pastel one. So I want to do something fun today. So let's have fun. I'm also going to take out my trusty I Am Trust Leche palette. I love this palette so much. So we are going to use her as well. I have no idea what I want to do. So let me just think really quick. Pink and orange go really good together. I don't know, guys. Let's see what happens because now I'm thinking these are not the right assortments of palettes to use. I feel like if we use this, definitely the Trust Leche, but then we should use like shimmers or duochromes or the Juvia's Place singles that I keep harping about. Or I should stick to the Trust Leche and this. For today, how about, or let's do this. Trust Leche and this, and then maybe this as liner. Let's try that, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and, well, we could prime the eye with this. Let's do that. I'm so indecisive. We can go ahead and prime our eye with this. I'm gonna do one eye, come back to you with the rest. And I think out of these colors, the safest thing to prime our eye with, given what our shimmers look like, is probably gonna be this shade here that is called Popsicle. Kind of a, it makes me think like of a strawberry banana smoothie. It's a little pink, it's a little, there's a touch of like creamsicle in it, but on my eyeball, on my skin tone, it's just gonna come out kind of bright. I'm gonna use a Ulta Beauty brand blush or brush to buff this out. Where's a mirror when you need one? And there's your husband flushing the toilet like you're not in here doing a big show. Okay. Oh, I love these. That was such an easy, smooth blend. It's really even. I love these things. Oh my God, so good. Okay, that was that. So using the I Am palette, what to do? Not accents, how about that? Should we do all color today? I don't know. Why am I so indecisive? Because I need to be asleep. That's why I'm so indecisive. Okay. I'm going to speed this up. We are just going to wing it. Pray for me. Look at this. It really came out. It came together. I'm shocked. I'm a little shocked, okay? I don't know if you could tell, I wasn't feeling when I put that shimmer on. That first shimmer, I put that gold shimmer on. I was like, it's not exactly what I wanted. Which is why I went in with that lavender or that purple shade on the inner portion of the eye. And then I did pop on a lavender liner. I don't do liner very often, so whenever I do, I feel like I'm overly critical of it. But I feel like this was a successful liner application. It looks pretty good. I think for my eye shape though, I should probably go out instead of up so I can bypass my sometimes poof. But either way you spin it, I think it's real cute. Like it came together. I will say though, the pink shade and the brown shade with the gold shimmer did kind of go red, which is why I used the lavender to kind of try to keep it in a pink zone. But I don't know why this assortment of items together really gave me pause. It wasn't the best blend of things. I had a hard time with the Tres Leche, like figuring out, usually I can look at that palette, I know exactly what I'm gonna use, I know exactly where it's gonna go, I know exactly how it's gonna look, and I'm gonna be happy. This time it gave me a little pause. I was like, wait, what are we doing? What's the flavor? What's the vibe? What's going on, okay? So this was a very odd assortment of products to use together. It just kind of gave me a brain fart. The KVD is a really nice formula. I do see a little skippage where like it doesn't like want to adhere here. It's an okay formula. It's not my favorite. It does a little bit remind me in its like shine to the Flower Beauty Light Collection palettes, the 6 pans. It's a cute moment. I did really want to use the blue, but I know I've already used that shade. So I want to use all of them because this is in my use it or lose it area. It's not bad, it's not great, it's just kind of in the middle. I'm gonna keep using it, of course, because it did give me a very pretty look. I am satisfied with it, I will say that, but it was just a weird assortment of products to use. It just really gave me some pause. The lip is very simple. We are busting out another, like, this is very close to Sheba now. I am just as addicted to this as I am to Sheba. The Milani Stay Put Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Rager. I will definitely be repurchasing this when this is panned because it is gorgeous. My favorite dark liner if I'm not going to be using Sheba or a black. I glossed it with this Shani lip gloss. I haven't really talked about these glosses on my channel. I had attempted to, but scrapped the video because that's what I'll be doing. So maybe at a later date, that's if they make the cut. Because those might end up in a use it or lose it, probably for a stupid reason. The little applicator is too tiny. It's delicate. It took me too long to get that lip gloss on my lips. Okay, I got things to do. I got a pillow to sleep on. Okay, I'm tired. It took me too long to put that gloss on. Okay, and you know it's just a gloss. So, but we got the poofy hair. We're feeling good, looking good. The look did come out. It did end strong, which is what is important. So I'm pretty happy. We're gonna keep doing this. I wanna get back into my creative makeup, doing more abstract things, getting back onto the Pinterest recreations, things like that, busting out these color cases, busting out my Mayron activated liners, things like that, of that nature. The shims, the shines, the glitz, the glam. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, okay? I hope you're interested in it. But look, y'all, thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Mama's gotta go to sleep, okay? I'm tired, all right? It's been me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch. You already know that even though the voice, yet again, is sounding kind of croaky, like every Wednesday, I'm not kidding you, my throat threatens me with the gobbledygook. It's ridiculous, I don't know. So I might use my neti pot when I get me some distilled water, because what we're not about to do is get sick again. I don't have the time, okay? So I'm gonna go rest. Please take care of yourself. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, whatever time it is that you are engaging with my content, thank you so much. For take care of you. Drink some waters, exfoliate your lips, take your vitamins, and I will see you in the next video, which will be very, very soon, okay? You take care. Bye.